Well, Gus, you played in the last game of last season at Victoria Park in opposition colours. How much are you looking forward to lining up in the first game this season in blue and white?
Yeah, very excited. It was a good atmosphere, like I touched on before. It was for this division. It was probably the best I've seen. When they all got the drums out and got behind the boys, and I think you could see how much of a boost it gave them on the day. And I hope they can do that again come Saturday. That's
it. I feel like the fans have been the same as the players and everyone at the club champing at the bit over the summer. It could be a really menacing environment tomorrow.
Yeah. There's been a really good feel around the place, around the club. As soon as I walk through the door, I think there's I think everybody within Hartlepool sort of quietly confident that this season could be something special, and obviously the crowd are gonna play a big part in that.
Do you get the butterflies, that nervous excitement before the start of every season?
Yeah, always. It's exciting, isn't it? It's just the start. Obviously, a new season, fresh season. Everything's at nil. It's a chance to create something new, and I think you've always got to be excited about that. I think that's one good thing about football. You always get to start fresh come August.
I know when we spoke you were quietly confident about our chances. You just said you feel the same. Now, having seen what we have seen over pre-season, should we really be approaching this with high spirits?
Yeah, it's a big football club, so you've got to go into every game expecting to win, and that's not having an arrogance towards other teams, but you've got to understand this football club's a big football club, especially in this division, so you've got to put that pressure on yourself, and you've got to put that pressure on yourself to perform and get results, so that's what we're going to look to do.
How much have you personally enjoyed pre-season, and how good do you feel going into the new campaign?
Yeah, very good. Obviously I've had obviously full pre-season, I've had that, and luckily I've avoided any injuries, which is always what a player wants going into the season, so I feel good, feel fresh, and I'm raring to go now.
And you've already shown fans glimpses of that competitiveness that you play with. I think they've almost sort of started taking to you already, haven't they?
Yeah, no, it's good. That's obviously the type of player I am. I'm aggressive, but I'm not just a bruiser. I'm not just a thing. I can obviously play as well.
Yeah.
And
that's what the manager said. He's brought in players who can compete, but players who are technically very good as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want everyone to sort of
have
a perspective of me just being a bit of a bruiser. But no, it's part of my game, innit, and I enjoy it. So it's what I'll be looking to do.
And how much, how important will it be for us to get off to a good start? Everybody knows just the volume of games. I think there's 8 in the first month. It's really important, isn't it?
Yeah, it's intense, and that's obviously I think the reason why the gaffers was big this season on having strength and depth, and that's exactly what we've got. I think if you look through the years, the majority of teams that get out of this division have strength and depth, and I think that was a big thing. Obviously, when we went up last year with Salford, we had strength and depth. We managed to change the team at the right time, and it got us out of the division. So I think we got that again this season. So hopefully we can. Everyone's going to be needed. Everyone's going to play games, and I think it's just about sticking together and having a good go at it.
I suppose that drives competition as well in the squad, doesn't it? Especially in midfield areas. There's some sort of strength in depth. That's going to drive the standards up, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. You've seen it already. I've seen it already from day one. I think even when I walked through the door, you could see it like from day one. Lads are sort of stepping up. Do you know what I mean? And I'm training really well. I'm playing really well. I think the competition is strong, and I think it's raised the level of everyone in the team. And I think you got to stick to that, because if one player is not performing, a player just as good wait to take your place. So you got to be on it all the time.